Rookie Week 13 is underway. Everyone hoping for some good fortune as we enter the home stretch. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They're brought out by former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. He's got it over the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
It's the first carry for the Wisconsin rookie. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Mayfield now from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. They're on the road, but still favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Bronco, an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing like a team, right? That just knows it. They believe in themselves. They've got that athletic arrogance and confidence. Coming into this building, they can't wait to take the home crowd right out of it.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
A win is a win for him. Whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Let's go! Foot set, go! Ready!
Throw out wide by Love. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. He's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Ready!
Third and long for him here. Go right side, and Dobbs has it. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Brian Anger getting the call on the 4th down punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And little to nothing. That return as the coverage team gets to him.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop it after 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Baker to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets everything he has under this one. Caught Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So no mistaking that play call, Bronk. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Packers and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Let's go now.
At the 24-yard line.
33.
Love out of the shotgun. Reeled in by Jaden Reed. There he goes, right sideline. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers lower the deficit to a single possession. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. As this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. And he put everything he's got behind it. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Looking inside the red zone. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. Not sure altered the throw.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. This one's caught. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
He rolls to his right. He will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their early lead to 13. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series.
Here we put.
Love now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Black 40.
48-yard line.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Love from the gun. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Second and 10.
Pass caught out right by Golden. And this one does not go far. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Golden there to grab it. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Black swap. Check
Play
right.
fake, it's Love. Finds him on the crossing route. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
15 yards on the play. And the
Set,
Packers,
hut.
1st down.
Black
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Robinson. And he won't challenge for the goal line. It's a stop made at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3. Brings up
Throwing, it's Love. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Jaden Reed the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Packers 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. The give to the fullback. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And they try to power right forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Baker now from the gun. He's going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Trying on 4th down. Here's Mayfield. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow, 43.
Turnover on downs.
Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled for no gain. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Down.
To the air with Love. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Ready?
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut. Go. 60 red. 60 red.
There's Love to throw. Has his man. It stops. We'll have the 1st down and even more. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense sent it back to the field, led by their receiver. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Play fake, it's Mayfield. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. He's got this at the 27. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Running in the red zone. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. This offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field.
Red, 38. Put.
Shotgun snap, will give to Robinson. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Packers 1st down.
Quick throw out wide by Love. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get some late points and the lead. That one right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Broncos send Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. They'll run here on 1st down. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running. From the gun, Mayfield. Look at that touch. Late on the platter for him. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos earn the chance to tie before halftime. That gives him a marked distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Packers and receiver Jaden Reed set to take over once again. And we're down inside 50 seconds to play. Enough time to at least get into field goal range. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
On the ready.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Set, hut. Yellow, set.
Back to the air. Love. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Let's go. Black. Hut.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd.
Let's go now.
1st and 10.
Love now on 1st and 10. Short pass Bryant. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout.
At the 45-yard line.
Yellow.
Stick it in the air. Love. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He was covered by Patrick Surtain.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
Once more, it's Love. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. Brian Anger on now to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Mayfield now from the gun. He's trying to push the field. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Looking to throw. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? He'll throw it. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Out comes Green Bay. They have the first series of this second half. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Throwing the out route complete. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good. For the Packers, 1st down.
Yellow.
Robinson on the inside here. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Gotta be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Into traffic, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Love from the gun. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
It's back. It's Robinson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 5.
Loves to throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Switch red.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Check right.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Hand off to the up back. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Third and long for him here. Trying for the deep ball. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grab the lead on their 1st series of the half.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. Here's Robinson, starting to drive. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
It's lead downfield, and he's got it. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the 1st.
Trying anger in punt formation.
And this one is kicked up towards the clouds. Fair catch calling for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. Now that is a potential drive killer. The defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They'll send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Takes this in at the 25. And their offense still gets this one. They're taking over as the fumble skips out of bounds. The Green Bay offense. It's about to get started once more. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To the air with Love. Finds his man, it's Kraft. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches.
Jerks his way into space. And he had stopped with authority there, but that stuff came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the fourth. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Check pitch.
Love using the legs here. And they shut down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Near the sideline at the 30, still going. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 10, black.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard
Ready,
line.
ready. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. This one taken in by Kraft. And he'll go down here at the 16.
52.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go,
At the
set.
16-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Swing, yellow. 45, white. All right, go.
3rd and 2, love to throw. Has his man, it stops. And he is well clear of that marker, and that effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Packers first
Blue
down.
check.
Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now trail by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he's just a little gas shy of taking that the distance, but not too far off. What a return out at the 11.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. Here he goes, 3rd and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. And his kick is blocked.
one of the big momentum swings in this game, Kate. You could just feel it. You go block a kick. These next few plays are so important. How do you go out and build on that huge swing while your opponent's on their heels?
Set, ready. Set.
Love with it on first down. This is Reed working the right side. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
22-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Catch right.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Set. 33, yellow.
Back to throw it. Guys are moving up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Punt team on the field. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Baker now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
3rd and 4 coming up now. Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. That's the line he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First down. A gain of 7. First down.
From the gun, Mayfield. And they took their shots, were unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Throwing again is Baker. Connects on the crosser. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Give him 25 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Broncos in range for a game-winning score. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. And Willie, oh, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 9 yards.
It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. The Packers all set to get back out there. Setting up to pass. Finds him on the crossing route. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. We've set it down from the 37. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second.
Second and 10. At the 13-yard line.
Back to the well again. Off to the races, middle of the field. Still going inside the 35. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game.
Packers 35.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. The field flipping it for there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Yellow. Hut.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And that was probably their last gas. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one.
Brings up second and 9.
They're going to pass it here. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Benjamin Cooper on the coverage.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
And the Broncos first down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Baker now. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
Packers 35.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return starts at the 9. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Packers getting set here. First and 10. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. Love now on first and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Back to the air. Love. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos making a 24-point ball game. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Black 40.
Love back to it after the pick. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.